And the build continues. As you guys can tell, he's got the cob tuning, and we got some goodies for today, and most importantly, the intercooler. We are gonna go and run a stage 1, if not stage 1 plus, on the Volkswagen.
We go on the beat.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Behind me we have Peluchin's MK6, his Volkswagen. If you haven't already checked out the video, but also his IG, I'm gonna link it in the video and down below. For today, you guys can tell we have an intercooler as well as some piping that we will be installing, as well as tuning this Volkswagen. Now stay till the end. Why? Because if you see behind me, we might have a surprise for you, and we might have a Volkswagen shooting some flames. So let's get to it. Quick walk around of the car. First things first, we have the tail lights. You guys can tell that he has his reflective tint on. We are lowered on coils as well as blast pipes, ready to go for some flames. If we do have time, we will be installing this and hopefully uploading our stage tuner. No way, Roger! But that's crazy, man. Roger pulled up on us, but he had to go back to work. Point is, if we have time, we will be putting this on, shooting some flames. Other parts on the car as of right now is basically the intake, CTS turbo intake, you guys can tell, piping, as well as the intake itself. Now, only thing left, take off the front bumper and get to the installation on this intercooler. First things first, we're gonna take off the clips from the side that's holding up the bumper. Peluchin is on that side taking that stuff off, but let me give you guys a quick sound clip of what it sounds like right now. Hey, wait, almost tripped and ate it. All right, let me hear it. Damn, you can definitely hear the blow-off valve going crazy. Bumper tabs on the side are off. Now we just gotta do the grill. We already started right here. It's a couple of T25s. Then for this section of the grill, you just slide it to the side and pop it off. Now we can get to these 2 bolts for the front tabs right here, and then bumper should be off. And then the bumper is off. You are gonna have to disconnect the fog lights. We already did so, but this looks kind of aggressive in my opinion. So the front bumper removal was not that difficult. I've had worse on other cars. Now we can get to the goodies, the intercooler install. So if you look in here, you can see what we have is the AC condenser, and behind we have the charge pipe, which is in here, and that's what goes into the intercooler. Next things next, in order to adapt our intercooler without having to take out the OEM one from the back tucked in here, you are going to basically have to take these off. These are located right here in the front. The kit comes with 2 supplied silicone hoses. This is the passenger side. So for the passenger side one, things to note, comes with the adapter. We're gonna install this adapter in there. Once I get down there, I'll show you guys a more in-depth segment, but we're gonna pop that off, take the clip off, put this adapter on, which is then gonna hold our silicone hose onto the actual intercooler piping, and we're gonna run that through the front. We are going to have to relocate this horn on the passenger side as well as the driver's side, but we're gonna start on one side for now. I think we're just gonna mount, test fit, and see how it fits. This metal bracket is either going to have to be bent forward, taken off, or something, because it does interfere with the actual mounting placement of the upgraded intercooler. So we're gonna mock it up and see exactly what we need to do in order to get this to fit perfectly. Okay, so the intercooler comes with these supplied brackets. This is basically what's gonna hold the intercooler to the front part of the car. We're test fitting right now, but what this basically does is it's gonna hook on somewhere around here. I still gotta figure, oh, actually, just like that. So if you can see these little openings right here, and then there's one right here. That is where these 2 things, or these edges, are going to latch onto and hook on. Bracket for the passenger side is on, bracket for the driver's side is on. Now, this passenger side, we did have to kind of modified just because this one was not going in for whatever reason. The right side though, that one did go in. All we had to do was just apply some force and pressure downwards, and it hinged on. Once they're hinged on, just be sure to put in your little bushings, and then once all 4 are on, we can test fit the intercooler by lining it up. But like I said prior, I think you are gonna have to take that thing off. We're really just gonna bend it out of the way. Brute strength right there, look at that. So all you have to do is just bend it backwards, and we're good to go. Bolts it up, 4 bolts. All 4 are 10mm bolts. 1 on top, 1 on the bottom, 1 on top, 1 on the bottom. Now, the fun part, trying to figure out and how to make this intercooler piping work, because as you guys can see, the horn right here gets in the way. We are probably gonna have to relocate this. Same thing on the driver's side. We're gonna have to relocate that with the intercooler piping, but we're gonna get under the car, take the old clips off, and go from there. You approve?
Yes.
Very good, very good. Okay, so for the time being, we're gonna just take this off and move it to the side. Once we put the intercooler piping on, we'll then try to figure out exactly where we can relocate and place it. For now, enjoy these beautiful shots of the tuner himself. All right, it's a 14mm bolt. Put it to the side. Bolts right there. Now you guys can see this intercooler piping is going to replace the stock one, which goes to the intercooler located back here. But we're avoiding taking out this one just because it's a hassle. You got to take out the whole radiator support, take out the AC condenser and all that stuff. So this way is the route taken by many, where it's just relocated up in front, gets all the cold air and more boost. So let's unclip those. All right, so we took the clip off. You guys can see this is the old intercooler piping. Might have to, there we go. But that is the old one, and this is the new one. You guys can tell it's a little longer just because it's extended out to the intercooler out here. With the supplied intercooler piping, the brand new one, it's gonna come with this adapter. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna fabricate, or not fabricate, but you're gonna place this into your, okay, now once you have the adapter on to your charge pipe, you can maneuver and slide your silicone hose over to your intercooler. All right, everything looks good. Now I like to line everything up before putting back the metal brackets, just in case, you know, it's not aligned or something needs to be tweaked. Now for the passenger side, same thing. 1 clip right here from the OEM intercooler, took that off, and then a hose clamp towards the end. Loosen that, pop this off, and now we can bring in the new intercooler piping. Lines up and everything. Only other thing, like I said prior, we're gonna have to relocate this. For the relocation of this horn, all you gotta do is just take off the 13mm bolt on top, and we're just gonna flip it upside down. So instead of it facing down, it's gonna be on top of the metal bracket. And there it is. So intercooler piping is on, intercooler is on. It runs all the way back in through there. But definitely a good add-on to the car. It looks much more aggressive. So only thing left now, put the bumper back on, reassemble everything. But yeah, next shot should be the car reassembled. So, and just like that, the Volkswagen is back together, front bumper, intercooler and everything. Take a quick look. You can kind of peep it in there behind the mesh grille, or the plastic mesh grille. Front emblem delete. It's sleeker, nice clean finish. We had that done at the local body works shop. Tap in if you need anything. But we're going to tune the car now. So we got our Cobb tuner here. Only thing left now is to tune it. We're going to be changing up the map. For now, we're going to be running the Stage 1 Plus 91 octane tune. So we're going to select the, not 93, 91 tuner. Yes, that one. All we got to do now is just, we're going to have to turn the car on in the on position without turning it on. Run the flash tune, then turn the car off, turn it back on, and then we'll be good. Tune was a success. Now we turn the car off, wait 15 seconds, and then turn it back on. And now we turn it on. We are good to hit some boost now, sir. So exterior point of view, intercooler is on, upgraded charge pipes are on, intake is on. The only thing we're going to be saving for next time is going to be the downpipe. Hopefully by then we have the flame map ready to go with this the full setup of the car. And I mean, it'd be amazing to see some flames be shot out from those test pipes.